Hello and welcome to another episode of Low Tech Health. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge. Today is Meatless, Eatless Mental Mushroom Mondays, and today we are going to be discussing the pineal gland. This week it is all about pine cones and the pineal gland. Today we're going to get into just basically what is the pineal gland. Well, first of all, what's a gland? A gland is a producer of hormones that regulates body, metabolism, homeostasis. These are words that glands keep balanced. Like homeostasis is the balance of the body, like a good pH, 7.35 to 7.45. We like our numbers of sodium right, our heart numbers, our cardiac enzymes. We really don't want cardiac enzymes because that means the tissue's dying. But like potassium and calcium, shit that depolarizes. Oh, I guess I should mention, I'm in another land, far, far from my home, sleeping in a cabin, and it's so refreshing. Sleeping among a bunch of pine trees. And I'm filling back up. It's so enriching to be in nature, in the middle of the woods, on a lake, in a cabin. Getting the fuck out of Dodge. It's great. I'm so happy. Where's my microphone? These little tiny sparks in the volume. I don't think I'm being very loud at all. It's nothing like... Where is it anyway, so I can speak into it? I knew I should have brought my microphone. Something to make big spaces. I feel like I could turn its sensitivity up. Maybe I can't. Anyways, whatever. Thank you guys for bearing with me. What is the pineal gland? What glands regulate hormones? Pineal gland is a specific one deep in the brain that has kind of a mysterious purpose. It was thought it was vestigial for a while, which means that it was originally there for some reason that has nothing to do with why it's still there. Like the reason we can still wiggle our ears, like we don't need to do that anymore. It's what mammals do to help locate sounds. Like the appendix, they don't think that is necessary. It's a vestigial organ, but really it's there to help process cellulose because our diets ancestrally were very heavy and like shit that was barely edible, very fibrous. Lots of things to just basically keep us from starving to death, like a lot of cellulose, and the appendix helps digest that a little bit better. It produces enzymes that continue to break down fiber so you don't just impact and clog up your colon so hard that you can't take a shit. Pretty hard, pretty wicked, like eating a bunch of cheese. But fiber really helps keep it regular. But there's a balance, again, all about balance, keeps coming back to that every day, always. The pineal gland is what was considered to be vestigial atrophied, which means a weakened muscle. Like it isn't in use, so it's weakened. Photoreceptor, which is also found in reptiles to be their what they call parietal eye, or photoreceptor eye that melatonin is regulated through, and it's also known as the third eye, because there is some discussion that it can produce DMT under certain circumstances, which is dimethyltryptamine, a hallucinogenic that is a Schedule 1 drug in the United States that your pineal gland more than likely makes upon very stressful situations, upon death, near-death experiences, and you see kind of a brighter light, opposite of going to sleep. So these are things that we're going to be discussing over the next few days in this Meatless, Eatless Mental Mushroom Monday. I just want to introduce the pineal gland and what it is, where it is, deep in the brain, kind of right around here-ish, in the center, but like, crossways, almost in the, what we'd consider the center of the brain, not the front, because there's the frontal, the parietal, temporal, and the occipital lobe, and in the middle of them all is some ventricles and we'll discuss this further over the next few days. But thank y'all for listening, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a special guest. Love you guys. Bye.